where I can't just simply stand things up. I'm using cards for now in lieu of not having wigs or hats or men very much unlike a Sid. Of course, I'm known by some of my friends here, as well as other people on the stand-up circuit for, I think it's pretty obvious to all of you by now, the fact that I use my resemblance to the Foreign Secretary Boris Johnson. In particular, I'm doing a character piece, but you'll just get one piece of that bit out. Maybe it's because I'm a blunderer that I loved London so. Maybe it's because I'm a blunderer. I'm a blunderer. Wherever I go, you may think that the job I've been doing was just a giant publicity stunt. But now that I'm from London like a Londoner, you're all waiting for it. I'll represent the country like Jeremy Hunt. Because that's what we really want representing the country. Because someone with the tenacity and the sincerity and the ability to avoid corruption, like someone who looks at the NHS and says, "This is such an amazing thing, I want to set." That I promise that Boris can make a reappearance later on if you're impressed enough on it.
Yeah, I like it.
At this point, but I'm doing something different tonight. Because there's nothing worse than stale comedy, and I have to admit that my Boris is probably starting to, get very damp and start very a new form of life on it. I'm not sure what it is. It's probably going to kill us all, and no doubt Theresa May is. Oh yeah, I've just heard she is appointing it as health secretary. But yes, sorry. New fresh comedy from the new fresh comedy produce section, somewhere between the tomatoes and kale, or being as we're in West Ham, somewhere between the plantains and the plantains. As a gay man, the obvious choice for doing witty comedy with musical components has got to be doing drag. But you've got to admit, I don't look good in the dress. This just wouldn't have worked out. But in my student days, I did have one idea I wouldn't be so averse to. And that was singing songs by Linkin Park in the style of Cher. Con man toe, don't wear sandals when you're in London. I'll become so numb, I can feel you are. Become so tired, so much more. Oh, world, become that's all I want to do is be more like me and be less like you. I only want to walk and skip to the next track. We're not quite going there. Well, actually, I am quite going there yet because I had to cut so much material at the time. No, put it back to the start. Yeah. My cock-ups are actually funnier than the material, that's saying something. One character, I have had people, of course, insist that I try, given I've at least got the hair for it, is, of course, President Trump. Two words which just really do not belong together. Just like definite maybe, Christian Science, nice Mancunian, or fuckable clown. But you would think it's completely impossible to find a song that would work for the Donald, or as I first called him, the Vladonald from Putin, our inseparable. I have to admit, guys, I totally ship it. I am totally the bottom in this relationship. That nobody is the bottom to the Russian billionaire crowdbagging. I'm totally the best value for foreign dignitaries. But yeah, he did win the election, so you know, I guess nothing is impossible. So yeah, I found that this would just have to be the perfect song. It was a dream I had, or a scheme I had to build a wall against a foreign man, to make a great wall, the best. To make life in America great again for white people who put me in command. Thank you so much. It's just a flight in Air Force One to Mar-a-Lago, where the liberal media will be far away. Because it's like I tell my kids, don't push too far, your dreams are China in your hand. Don't push too far, because it may come true, unlike the fake news. I have no idea what I set upon myself, but I'm still very blessed at holding China in my enormous hands, because that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make the best use of Asia. I'm gonna take Asia and I'm gonna grab it. I'm just gonna grab it by the China. Thank you very much.